So I became a Magic the Gathering player this week. Straight to the point with today's random block. So yeah. On Wednesday, earlier this week, when I was getting back from my job trial workshop thingamajig, I was inspired to drop by the local game store and to buy a Magic the Gathering card deck. Went with a starter commander deck, Token Triumph. Also bought a few boosters earlier in the week, as well as a deck box and a set of card sleeves. So yeah. Also been consuming quite a bit of Magic the Gathering related content. Mostly been watching the game nights, the Commander games that they play on that show. Interesting stuff, very interesting. So yeah, I am already, after only 4 days or so, pretty deep into the Magic rabbit hole. I'm surprisingly hard-pressed to think of much to talk about in this random vlog. Though I suppose if nothing else I could maybe go through the cards that I have at the moment. The ones in my deck and the ones not in my deck, so to speak. Yeah, why not? Might take some setting up though, so I'm thinking I'll make that portion of the vlog a separate clip. Yeah, makes the most sense that way. So, I'm gonna set the cards somewhere to be showcased, and I'll be right with you. Alright, so here they are. Now the sleeved cards are the ones in my current Commander deck. And speaking of Commander, may not have mentioned this in the previous clip, but I also played my first actual Commander game at the local game store yesterday. Fun game. Despite the fact that I was the first to go down before I was even really able to get a strategy of any sort going. But either way, yeah. So the deck is essentially Token Triumph, only slightly modified, with some of the cards that I got from the boosters. The Commander is the basic Token Triumph 1 Emara, Soul of the Accord. We have a forest and a plains, basic lands. Now, as far as the basic lands go, with this being a 2-color deck, black and green, white and green I mean, I have 13 basic lands of both colors in the deck. So don't really need to go over those in detail. Well, I'm not gonna go into much detail either way. This will most likely just be a very quick scan through. But anyway, yeah. We have Harmonize. For the family. Moment of Valor. We have Loyal Guardian. Prismatic Ending. Rumor Gatherer. Reclamation Sage. We have Nissa's Expedition. Path to Exile. Thunderfoot Baeleth, however you want to pronounce it. We have Fortified Village. Sol Ring. Ornamentation. Spore Mound. Ionic, Color of the Pride. More forest. We have Great Oak Guardian. Devouring Light. Camaraderie. Conclave Tribunal. Voice of the Vermin. Fell the Mighty. So this card actually wasn't in any of the boosters or the Token Triumph deck. This one I actually bought as a single from the game store. Got a couple more cards, such cards in this deck. The Prismatic Ending is another card that I got as a single. And there's one more, but we'll get to that one later. More planes. We have Jaspera Sentinel. Dawn of Hope. Ground Seal. We have Break the Spell. Plains. Temple of Plenty. We have Red Tooth Vanguard. Rhymeful Reindeer. Eternal Witness. Canopy Vista. Avazin's Pilgrim. Sylvan Reclamation. Rishkar, Pima Renegade. Trostani Discordant. Broker's Hideout. Champion of Lambholt. Ferocious Werefox. Sentinel of Lost Lore. Why do I suddenly feel like I skipped a column? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Mentor of the Meek. Evolving Wilds. Eternal Hierophants. We have Celebrity Fencer. A Command Tower, because of course. Blossoming Sands. Idol of Oblivion. Farhaven Elf. We have Citywide Bust. Commander's Sphere. Arcane Signet. More Forest. That's a cool one. Really love the art on that. Vito Gussie, the City Tree. More basic lands. Tranquil Expanse. Collective Blessing. Dictate of Heliod. Overwhelming Instinct. Commander's Insignia. Celestia Guildmage. And Undo Inversion. Now this one is the last single or rather the last card that I got as single. And it's double-sided. Most likely just gonna use this side though, in future games that I play. We have March of the Multitudes, Verdant Force, Suspicious Bookcase, Hornet's Queen, Beanstalk Worm, Hour of Reckoning, Dauntless Escort, Valorine Acros, Celestia Evangel, Collective Unconscious, Scatter the Seeds, Hollow Scavenger, Hornet Nest, Leafkin Druid, Jade Mage, and finally, Scavenging Ooze. As for the rest of the cards, the ones not in my so-called main deck, those are in here right now. I do use some of the token cards though, since they came with the Token Triumph deck, basically. So we have some token cards over here. Some soldiers, insects, an Eldrazi, Saprolings, human warriors, cats, another soldier, couple elf warriors. Yeah. Another cat. What about this one? Human warrior. So those 10, basically counting out this one, are the ones that came with the Token Triumph deck. This, on the other hand, came from a booster pack. A Token Enchantments card with Monster and Sorcerer. Then we have Felidar Retreat, Quick Study, Charmed Clothier, Stab Wound, Most Wanted, Devouring Sugar Maw, Bitter Chill. We have Ego Drain, Edgewall Pack, Freeze in Place, Snaremaster Sprite, Big Score, Extract the Truth, Make Disappear, Exhibition Magician, Talisman of Unity. I believe that one's from the Token Triumph. Great Pelt Refuge, Elfheim Palace, Girder Goons, Strangle, Plains, Forest, Feed the Cauldron, Merry Bards, Cemetery Tampering, an Island, Grave Pact, Italian's Messenger, a Mountain, another Token Enchantment double card with Cursed and Wicked, Cut-In, Hopeless Nightmare, Vantred's Transmuter, Sugar Rush, Ratcatcher Trainee, Spellscorn Coven, Soft Cookie, Shrouded Shepherd, Imogen the Pyrohammer, Redcap Thief, a second island, stockpiling celebrant, flick a coin, barrel naughty, spell stutter, knowing crescendo, fairy dream thief, collector's vault, gallant pie wielder, null mage shepherd, rootborn defenses, holdout settlement, white sun's zenith, Karametra's favor, slate of ancestry. Might actually want that one back in the deck, now that I think about it. Well, I'll see what I want to replace it with. Voice of Many, Maya, Beretta Guard Protector, a Citizen token card. This one's single-sided. Presence of Gond, Curse of Bounty, Harvest Season, and Overrun. So yeah, that's my Magic card collection at the moment. Actually, even just calculated the total earlier today. Came out with 176. So yeah, very modest for the time being. But my hope is to get enough cards that I can sort of play test all the different colors in Magic. See what I vibe with the most. And then sort of build a deck around the colors that I like the most, with a commander to go with the combination. Most likely get a few commander decks to get myself kick-started on that front. Because boosters alone probably not gonna do that job too well. But yeah, that's basically it for today's random vlog. Feel free to roast my deck. But if you're an experienced player, I do request that you don't go too hard on the roasting. Given that I'm literally just 3 days into the game. Well, 3-4 days. But either way. I'm still, just learning about the strengths and weaknesses of the deck that I play with. Not yet knowledgeable enough to really care about the synergies and shit. But either way, thanks for watching this random vlog, if you did. And bye for now.